On the competency-based curriculum, the National Advisory Council has noted with a lot of concern that the competency-based curriculum is being rolled out unprofessionally and without following the due process of the law in this country. The National Advisory Council has also noted that the trainings that are being purported to be conducted across the country are substandard and the trainers are not competent enough to interpret the CBC designs. The National Advisory Council has noted that the rollout has been conducted without a proper summative evaluation of the pilot phase. A curriculum cannot be politically imposed, but it is professionally qualified by due process. The National Advisory Council has insisted and maintained a position that we must take curriculum reform that is being undertaken in this country through the legal and accepted professional process. We still maintain it cannot be a Simon Makonda affair, and we must engage. We've also been notified of intentions of government willing to engage with us. And on that, we would wish to state that as a union, we are never opposed to two things: curriculum reform and review. We are never. The right things must be done. We want a curriculum that succeeds, any curriculum to be a better curriculum that is well prepared. We note with a lot of concern that CBC is a high-order pedagogy and education system that requires serious preparation in terms of teacher training to be able to deliver CBC. CBC requires more teachers in class, and the economics of the same has not been discussed. This will be discussed at the stage of legislative process by Parliament. We have also, the National Advisory Council has also urged Parliament to discuss the sessional paper and guide the country as well. All the legal instruments must be in place, and there must be a national conference for the people of Kenya and the nation of Kenya. And we want to make it categorically clear. Public participation process is not boardroom meetings of a few groups. We must carry Kenyans along. We must carry parents before any meaningful rollout. The National Advisory Council has confirmed that there is nothing absolutely going on in the classrooms. But I would like to state at this point that we are prepared to engage with the government. We are prepared to engage with the ministry, and we shall place our facts and concerns absolutely and squarely without any fear. And we will continue speaking the truth about the new curriculum until in the end there should be a product that is acceptable for the children of Kenya, and that which can protect public education and the rights of all the children in this country as provided for in the Constitution. The National Advisory Council has also noted that the teacher training and capacity building cannot be the mandate of the employer. The employer should concentrate in its traditional mandate of employment of teachers, deployment of teachers, promotion of teachers, and management of teachers. We must revisit the training program, and the Ministry of Education must take up its responsibility and design proper training and capacity building framework for teachers. Number two, we note that within the CBC debate, teachers have been unfairly interdicted for expressing themselves. We urge the Teacher Service, the National Advisory Council has urged the Teacher Service Commission to forthwith comply with the court orders. And we are prepared as a union to engage in bipartite discussions with the Teacher Service Commission so that the rights of teachers are not stifled in future when they are exercising the provisions in the Constitution as provided for in Section 37 of the Constitution and Section 41 of Fair Labor Rights. The 280 teachers should have been in the classroom teaching and delivering knowledge to the children of Kenya. All hurdles as we move to engage must be cleared on the way, including instant lifting of interdiction, particularly when the courts of law have pronounced themselves. So we are urging TSC, comply with the court orders, let the teachers go back to the classrooms as we engage, because legitimately the issues that we have been raising have been confirmed. It is no use for the ministry and TSC to conspire to intimidate teachers. The facts of the challenges and the gaps of the new curriculum will not go away in terms of teacher training. And we have seen it in the laptop project, which failed miserably when we spoke. And we are speaking about this. The best that this nation can do is to engage in open conversations. And it's good to note that the National Assembly has not passed the necessary legal instruments, the session of paper, to allow the KICD and ministry to move to the next stages of curriculum review. And so let it be known, we have never and we shall never be opposed to reform and review of any curriculum in this country. But where things are done wrong, we shall stand square and firm to point them out. And that should not be mistaken to mean we are fighting anybody. No, we are 62 years old and we will be present in future education reform and reviews. And we have done the same in the past. Finally, the National Advisory Council has also noted with a lot of concern, because this is a union that has been at the center of policy formulation, that policies that are being rolled out without consultation as required by the Constitution of Kenya, by the Teacher Service Commission and the ministry, have greatly affected the delivery of teaching in this country. Majority of the policies have been set aside by the courts. And we are urging the ministry and TSC never ever try to conceive and roll out a policy that is not well consulted. We will always instantly deal with them the way we do. And therefore would like policies, consultation and formulation to be actively engaged within the teaching service. Let ministry and TSC know that teachers are properly represented through legitimately registered unions with recognition agreement to bargain and negotiate.
Thank you, General Tego.
Mr. National Chairman,